Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this video is not about the gameplay, but I will make a quick note about it. It's kind of the tale of two games. I was playing against these guys. They were talking a lot of trash, not necessarily to me, but they were all angry, and oh, they were talking trash to me. They said I was spawn camping them in the previous game, and they were very upset about that. And to me, like, pushing up into the enemy spawn without flipping it is totally acceptable and even dominant behavior. But to them, apparently that's how female genitalia plays, because that's what they were calling me. Anyway, I whipped out this gun, didn't do well, and I didn't want to suck in the game, so I changed guns halfway through. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about copyrights, and I thought there's some interesting stuff and some sweet justice, so I'll explain. So, a lot of you maybe saw my copyright video I put out a couple days ago. It's 10 minutes long, but if I were to sum it up in a few seconds, I'd say this. Look, if you're making kind of a tribute thing, if you're taking like 30 seconds of a song or a couple minutes of a video, like Painkiller Ready, for example, because it was your favorite and you're kind of doing a fan thing, then knock yourself out. You know, I'm not going to file copyright claims on that. And if you animated or something like Bongster, then heck, I'm even grateful. You know, that to me is helpful. You're not going to see me file copyright claims against that. But on the other hand, you know, when you see people re-upload entire songs or entire videos, then you know, that's not right. You know, you shouldn't be stealing people's work and you know, using it to profit on your own. That's kind of my take on the copyright business. Well, this Harlem Shake meme went wild. If you don't know the Harlem Shake, it was a song, I guess I'll call it, put out by an artist named Bauer. Or who goes by Bauer or whatever. I don't know if that's his band name or what he's got going on. But anyway, Bauer made the Harlem Shake. And what people did is, and I did it too, I took like 31 seconds of their song. Everyone does it. All these videos are 31 seconds long. And then, you know, you sort of do, like, there's some guy usually wearing a helmet kind of dancing in the foreground while no one else seems to notice. And then, boom. You know, when the bass drops, everything gets wild and crazy, and you get to sort of do your own take on what might be funny. That's what the Harlem Shake is. I probably didn't need to explain that. But it's only 31-second video of their entire song, and to me, that's a good thing for them. The fact that there is a Harlem Shake meme can make their video get popular. You know, it's the key to their success. It's what they really need. Nobody was paying attention to the Harlem Shake until this meme came out, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's this fun thing. People have an interest in the song. I bet people were buying the song that maybe wouldn't have heard of it otherwise. To shut everybody down by, you know, copywriting and claiming it and stuff, I think is bullshit, right? That's not what they should be doing. I'm in a similar position. People re-upload my stuff a lot, and, you know, when it's full videos and they're stealing my stuff, I'll file a copyright claim. When it's just a tribute, like the Harlem Shake stuff is, you know, when it's just a sort of fan art, then, you know, knock yourself out. It turns out the Harlem Shake itself is stolen video, or stolen audio. So, their quote-unquote victims are Reggaeton artist Hector El Father Delgado and Philadelphia MC Jason Musan. It says "or" in this article, but I think they mean "and." I think they're different people. And they took their voices. They sang stuff, you know, maybe they do the Harlem Shake thing, and they took their voices and stuck it into their music, into their song. So these guys who have been running around the internet claiming every video that features a 30-second clip of their song, well, it turns out that they did the same thing. That they have, you know, taken other people's songs, inserted it into their own, and claimed it as theirs. Now, they're the biggest freaking copyright trolls on YouTube. And, you know, the copyright trolls on YouTube is a new thriving business. YouTube needs to get better about copyright infringement and stuff. I'll talk about it in a second. But, you know, the people are just claiming other people's videos in a huge way, right? You know, whether it's parody, which, you know, really it shouldn't be claimed at all, or if it's, you know, like a 30-second little clip, then, you know, usually that falls under fair use. I think fair use is so tricky, and there's so much misinformation on it. But in terms of, you know, the law, I'm not an attorney, but in terms of what's right and wrong, I have strong opinions. And, you know, as I was starting to say earlier, you know, if it's a fan little tribute thing, leave them the heck alone. Appreciate that they're taking your stuff and making it popular. If it's flat out re-uploading your stuff, or maybe I make a lyric video, then that's, you know, you deserve to be paid for that. It's really your work that's making the video. And I walked right past this guy, but he got turned on. So Anyway, back on topic. The Harlem Shake guys who are claiming every video they possibly can on YouTube and acting as if it's, you know, that stupid 30-second section of their song that's making the video. They're getting 10 million views a day. I don't know if like non-YouTubers recognize how gigantic that is. PewDiePie wishes he got 10 million views a day. You know, that's double what he gets. And he's gigantically super popular. You know, Machinima doesn't get 10 million views a day. Nobody gets 10 million views a day except this Harlem Shake guy who's just claiming everybody else's viral videos because, you know, he's got, you know, people are doing, you know, fan stuff of his art, and he's, you know, taking all the money from it. So, so that's his deal. I think it's wrong, and I think it's sweet justice now that people whose voices in my dreams, the guy that they sampled gets all their money. Because that's what they'd certainly do to me, you know. That's they're all about, you know, taking money from every YouTuber who's ever made a Harlem Shake video. I think it would be awesome, given that, you know, their song is half stolen. You know, they took the voices from other people, and you know, they're getting it out of too. The other thing that's getting a lot of attention in terms of like copyright, there's two copyright trolling things, and I talked about this on PKA a little bit. One, Tomb Raider Let's Plays apparently are in danger. They are, you know, knocking. Is it Edios or something? I don't know the company's name, but they are knocking Let's Plays. Like, they don't seem to recognize the value of like having, you know, YouTube videos about your game. So what they're doing is they're like, you know, striking and taking down and causing trouble for YouTube videos that are featuring Tomb Raider. And I think that's crazy. I think they're making a gigantic mistake. You know, there are other companies who pay money to get featured on YouTube videos, and these guys are doing the opposite. These guys, they're you know, making people take their videos down. Rockstar used to have that kind of twisted too. You know, like if you show the cut scenes or the endings or anything like that to our game, then they would you know, give you strikes. And it's like, dude, you've got it all wrong. You don't realize how much YouTube presence helps a game. It helps them a ton. So so that's that. And then there's another copyright troll company that's just claiming videos that don't even have any like right to, because usually when someone gets a copyright claim against their stuff, they just kind of accept it. It's like, you can fight this, and if you fight it, we're going to sue you and bring you to court, and all this terrible stuff is going to happen. Or you can just kindly hand over any revenue that your video makes, and we'll call it good. And most people just choose option 2, right? They just like, forget it, I don't know. But there's a company that's claiming videos that has zero right to it. And, you know, all you have to do is dispute it, because 100% of the time, they just give up on the dispute and say, ah, forget about it. You know, never an accidental copyright claim against your stuff. So, yeah, it's like lying on copyright claims is a new little cottage industry that's happening here on YouTube. Like, it's one thing to make videos that people want to see. It's even easier yet to just, you know, claim videos that people want to see as yours. And, you know, it's, I don't know. To me, it's worse than like what the Harlem Shake is doing, right? Because the Harlem Shake, like, those guys are taking fan art and saying, "Oh, you know, really, it's me. I'm the reason everybody loves you." But what these guys are doing is just flat out making up some association to your video and stealing it from you. And that's you know, it's a tricky business. I said I was gonna. I forget. I've done a couple takes, but in one of my takes, I said I'd talk about it more lately in terms of YouTube needing to improve their copyright system. The problem is this. YouTube does everything they can to have minimal staff, right? So everything is done through algorithms. Everything is done through, like, you know, percentage of people that file this claim. It's way harder to get like a copyright strike on Ray William Johnson, who's hugely popular, than it would be on a small YouTuber, because otherwise people would just easily troll him. You know, any video that gets as much attention as his stuff gets is you know, harder to take down, because if it was easy, it'd get taken down all the time. Well, they need to rely more on humans and less on algorithms, because people are taking advantage of the system. Alright, if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. I always appreciate that. If you're new around here, subscribe in the top right. Here's 2 vids you may have missed. The left one's a dual com with my wife, which are always fun. We sort of do a movie review. We went out on a date and we talk about it. And on the right, changes to YouTube. New stuff is coming our way, so I show you around what's new there.